This RV was our ticket to freedom, but less than a year in, it felt more like a prison sentence. Water leaks, a slide out that wouldn't retract. We spent more time at the dealer than at the campground. That opening wasn't hypothetical. It was more reality, and it's the reality for thousands of RV owners. You spend a fortune on a drain, only to find it riddled with defects. And when you try to get help, you get lost in a maze of legal jargon and figure pointing.
We were pretty sure we had bought a lemon. The problem was we had no idea what to do next.
I'm John.
And I am Rhonda.
And this is our new front porch. Well, today we're giving you the map out of that maze. This is the video I wish we had. We're going to demystify RV lemon laws. We'll explain the most powerful legal tool, break down why your RV is treated so differently from your car, and give you a step-by-step battle plan to protect your investment. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do. To make this easier, we've broken it down into a few key chapters. First, let's define what a lemon actually is in the eyes of the law. It's not just an RV with problems. It has to meet three specific criteria. I call them the three pillars. Pillar 1. A substantial defect. This isn't a squeaky cabinet door. It's a problem that seriously impacts the use, value, or safety of your RV. Think major water leaks, a failing engine, or a slide out that traps you in or out of the RV.
Or an air conditioner that quits in the middle of a Florida summer.
Pillar number 2. It's under warranty. This is the key. Your claim is based on the manufacturer's promise to fix things. This could be their written bumper-to-bumper warranty, or even an implied warranty, a legal guarantee that the RV is fit for basic purposes of traveling and shelter.
So it has to be able to travel and shelter, a low bar, but you'd be surprised.
And pillar number 3, the manufacturer fails to fix it. This is the final piece. You have to give them a reasonable number of attempts to make the repair. And if they can't or won't fix that substantial defect, congratulations, you've got a lemon. Now, most people think of their state lemon laws, but RV owners, the most important law is actually a federal one. But for the RV owners, the most important law is actually a federal one you've probably never heard of, the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. Remember this name for many of us, especially if you own a travel trailer or a fifth wheel. This is your entire case.
Why? What makes it so special?
3 things. First, state lemon laws often only cover motor vehicles. That leaves all towables, like our fifth wheels, out in the cold. But the Magnuson-Moss Act covers all consumer products with a warranty. Your travel trailer, your fifth wheel, it's covered. Second, it covers the entire RV for the full warranty period. Not just the engine. We're talking the plumbing, the electrical, the roof, the appliances, everything. We'll get into why that's so important in the next chapter. And third, and this is the game changer, it has to be fee shifting provision.
This means if you win your case, the manufacturer has to pay your attorney fees. It allows a regular person to hire a specialized lawyer and take on a giant corporation without paying a dime out of pocket. It levels the entire playing field.
Okay, so why is that Magnuson Act so critical for motorhome owners too? Because of the single most confusing part of the RV law, the chassis versus the coach divide.
Legally, your motorhome isn't one vehicle, it's 2. You have the chassis, that's the truck part, the engine, frame, steering, and brakes, Everything made by Ford, Mercedes, or Freightliner. This part is usually covered by your state's lemon law.
Then you have the coach, the house part, the box, the roof, the slide outs, the plumbing and the AC, the fridge, all this stuff that makes it an RV.
And let me guess, many state lemon laws just pretend this part does not exist.
Many states excludes the living facility from the lemon laws. So you can have a severe roof leak and your state lemon law would offer you zero protection.
And that is why the Magnuson-Moss Act is your secret weapon. It covers the full thing. When your dealer or manufacturer starts pointing fingers, oh, that's a chassis problem, call Ford, or that's an appliance problem, call Dometic. The Mag-Moss Act holds the RV manufacturer responsible for the final warranted product you bought.
Now, it's important for you to know that where you live actually matters. The protections you have can vary widely from state to state. We can't cover all 50, but let's highlight some of the best and the worst.
States like Washington and California are generally considered the best. They have specific, robust laws that provide clear paths for RV owners. California is great because its laws cover the chassis, the coach, and towable trailers.
Unfortunately, some states really leave you hanging. In a state like Colorado, their lemon law excludes motorhomes entirely. You have no state level protection. And in Illinois, the protection period is ridiculously short, 12 months or 12,000 miles. Many people don't even discover the major problems by then.
The takeaway here isn't to pack up and move, it's to know what you're dealing with. But remember, no matter how bad your state law is, you always have the federal Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act as your backstop.
All right, this is the most important part of this video. If you're facing this situation, what do you actually do? Here is your 4-step battle plan. Step 1, pre-purchase inspection. Honestly, the best way to win a lemon law case is to never have one. Before you sign that final piece of paper, you need to do a ruthless, hours-long inspection.
Check every seal, run every slide, test every appliance. If you find a problem, do not, I repeat, do not accept delivery of that RV. Make them fix it first. Your power is at its absolute peak before they have your money. They want to make a sale. Use that. Don't let them rush you through it. Take your time. It's your money.
Step 2, become a documentation machine. If you do find a major problem after the sale, your new full-time job is record keeping. Get a binder. Keep every email, every receipt, and most importantly, every single repair order. When you drop off the RV, make sure that the repair order describes your complaint perfectly. When you pick it up, make sure it says what they did, even if they said they could not duplicate the problem. That's still a repair attempt. Take photographs, take videos, document everything.
You're building a case. You need to be more organized than they are.
Step 3, the final opportunity, a letter. Once they tried and failed to fix the major issue a few times, usually 3 or 4 times, is the magic number. It's time to get formal. You need to send a certified letter to the manufacturer's corporation headquarters, not just to the dealer.
The letter should state your RV's VIN, list the failed repair attempts, and say you're giving them one final opportunity to fix the defects. This is required as a legal step in many states, and it shows you mean business.
Step 4, hire an expert. Look, You can try to do this yourself, but I wouldn't. This is specialized area of law. Manufacturers have teams of lawyers. You need an expert in your corner.
Find a lawyer who specializes in RV lemon laws. Remember the fee shifting part of the Magnuson-Moss Act? You shouldn't have to pay them anything up front. They get paid by the manufacturer when you win. They know the playbook, they know the tricks, and they'll be your best advocate.
When we were in the thick of it, we felt completely overwhelmed. The constant calls to the dealer, trips back and forth, the feeling that we've made a massive, expensive mistake, it's incredibly stressful.
You wonder if you're being too picky. You're not. A brand new product, especially one that costs this much, should work. Period.
The aha moment for us was realizing that we weren't just complaining, we had rights, and there was a clear process to enforce those rights. It starts with knowing the law, moves to meticulously document, and ends with getting expert help.
The system is confusing by design. It's meant to wear you down so you'll just accept a broken RV. But you don't have to. Following that battle plan, inspect, document, notify, and lawyer up is how you take back control. You are not helpless. You have more power than you think. You just need the right roadmap.
We know this is a heavy, heavy topic, but it's a critical one. And the best resource we all have is each other. So we want to hear from you.
Have you had a nightmare repair story with your RV? You don't have to get into all the legal aspects, but share what happened in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can warn each other and share what we've learned.
Your story could be the one that helps someone else avoid a disaster or find the courage to fight back. If this video was helpful and you want us to make more deep dives just like it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and lets us know what you find valuable. And, of course, subscribe so you don't miss our future adventures.
Adventure is calling.
And we must go.